I think just about everyone watching is probably at least somewhat familiar with the normal Nitro type achievements. We all know them, we all love them, you know, sometimes they'll add more, sometimes they'll take some away, but overall pretty normal. But there are some special achievements that not everyone is aware of, so today I figured I'd make a video talking about some of these special achievements, specifically one category that we'll get into in just a second. Should be pretty interesting. Some of you are probably very familiar with all of them, but some of you may not be, so make sure to comment what your favorite one is. Alright, let's get into the video. So the category we'll be talking about today is Special Sauce, and essentially this is just the largest category of hidden achievements there is. None of these are rewarded automatically, they all earned manually. You have to have an admin recognize you and go into the system and give you the achievement. I'm not really sure how that works. I'm not really an expert with that type of thing, but still, that's how you get these achievements. Some of them are super well known, some of them you'll probably never have heard before. There's a lot where Travis just made them to give to himself, which is kind of funny, and there's some inside jokes that I'll try to explain too. So yeah, let's get started. First we have the Bug Smasher. The Bug Smasher is more of, I think, a common one, comparatively speaking, considering there are achievements where only one person has them. This is essentially where you report a critical bug. Usually you have to do more than just that. Sometimes you have to work with the Nitro type admins, and usually I think it involves a little bit more than just that. I've heard of people getting it when they report a critical bug and they also work with the admins on fixing it. I think that makes you a lot more qualified to get the title, but I've seen this one a few times around. It is a cool title, but I don't think I'd use it over my verified YouTuber title. Wiki Hero is another cool one. This rewards the Record Keeper title, which is a really cool title. I definitely use that one over just about anything. It is a hidden achievement given to wiki staff of this wiki. Thank you, Nitro Wiki, for having all of this useful information to make the video about. But yeah, this one's pretty simple. You get it if you're a wiki staff. When are skins? So this kind of involves two inside jokes. This is rewarding a title called Soon TM. Soon TM is an old joke in the Nitro type community, and I think generally the larger programming community. I think basically, I guess when you're told, hey, here's a feature we need to make, and they'll put it off, or it will have a lot of problems because nothing ever works perfectly the first time, and so people keep asking, when is this happening? And they'll just say soon because they're working on it. So the skins part, so a long time ago people wanted to have like basic cars, not necessarily just basic cars, but a car, and then you could equip different skins for that car. I still think it's a cool idea, but this idea really caught on a couple years ago. A lot of YouTubers made videos about it. There were a few times people thought it was about to be released, but it never was released. But nonetheless, this is a hidden achievement Travis created for himself, which is something you'll see a lot of today. But yeah, this is a cool title. The Soon TM title is very interesting. I would definitely use it over my verified YouTuber title. Yeah, interesting achievement overall. We have the Verified Nitro Admin, another hidden achievement exclusive to Nitro admins. That's most of these, I think. The Verified Nitro Admin is actually a really cool title. I like the little check mark in the title. It's always cool to see emojis and symbols in titles, especially considering you can't have them in your name anymore. This one's pretty simple, as are a lot of these. You can also get all of these by technically reaching level 99,999. Which isn't possible anymore because they don't have the level system that they did back then. Now it's a totally different level system. That might be a video someday too, or maybe a YouTube short. But yeah, this is a cool achievement. We have Test. This is, I think, just a test achievement. I think they just wanted to test whether this car could work in their system. I don't know. The Lamborghini Vengeance is actually a car that's been in the shop, I think, for a couple years at this point. I remember when it was leaked, everyone went insane. But yeah, this is a car you can get now. A lot of people have it. I have it. Comes back to the shop every once in a while. It's a cool car. So Many Lambos, achievement exclusive to Nitro admins. Car called the Bright Idea, or I guess now it's called the Fenici Luminosa, but it's basically a black Lamborghini Aventador with the Teaching.com logo on the hood, and you're going to see that logo a couple of times. It's basically a yellow light bulb. Teaching.com is the parent company of Nitro Type. Most of the admins, I imagine, also work on projects for other Teaching.com things. But yeah, this is a cool car. I actually really like it. This is one of my favorite Lamborghinis on Nitro Type. Very, very interesting vehicle. We have Oops. This is another inside joke. So the Travis Broke Something title references the Oops, Travis Broke Something. Travis is one of the main admins on Nitro Type. More of a common thing back then, Nitro Type would do these periodic updates, and usually Nitro Type would stop working when they did these, which is kind of how it works, I guess. And when they did this, usually a page would pop up saying Travis broke something, kind of making fun of the admins, I guess. But yeah, this is what we say whenever somebody breaks something on Nitro Type. It's just kind of a fun title. Early season preview. This is another car that is now widely available on the website. I don't know if they brought this one back in the shop, but this was a season car in the Wampus World season, and I really like this car. One of my favorite, I guess, summer-themed cars. I think it's named after a log ride. You know, you kind of have the log rides at the amusement parks. They're like the water troughs. I don't know what the word would be for that. But yeah, very interesting car, a really cool achievement, but I don't think this has any reason to exist anymore considering anyone can get this car. Captain Soon, this is another reference of the Soon joke. And you get Travis's truck, which is actually really cool. This one came out this season. This truck is now available to all players. I don't remember if it's a gold achievement or not, but nonetheless, it's a pretty cool vehicle. It's got the teaching.com logo on the top of it. You'll see that in a lot of admin cards. Overall, kind of a cool achievement. Captain Sooner is another, I guess, joke referring to the Soon TM inside joke. Travis's big truck, this is even cooler. I like this one even more. It's got the teaching.com logo. I kind of like the more minimalistic one where it's just yellow, like the yellow outline, like I think looks better than the other one. But yeah, this is a cool achievement, also given to, I think, all the admins, but I think Travis was probably the first one to come up with the idea, I'm sure. So all your base are belong to us. This is kind of another inside joke. I had actually never heard of this one before doing this research for the video, but essentially it's just it's a reference to a video game joke, I think. Yeah, I think it is. It's the 1989 arcade video game Zero Wing. This one's pretty interesting. It was given to John Geiger, a former Nitro type product developer. This account still exists, which is cool. Usually, I guess if you have your account sit there long enough, somebody's bound to steal it. I don't know. That seems to be the case with a lot of accounts. But yeah, this is a really funny title. I would definitely use this every once in a while. Very poorly translated English here. But yeah, nonetheless, a cool achievement. Next, we have Admin Gold. This one's pretty interesting because it's one of the few admin cars that is still completely exclusive to admins. Very few people have it. I think a few moderators might have it, actually. And we'll get into that in a minute, too. But this is what the old Nitro type Gold logo used to look like, and I guess they just made it a car. So that's interesting. I do like this car. It's pretty basic as far as cars go, but still kind of a cool admin exclusive achievement. We have the X-Max Spirits 1. So I think they definitely butchered this on purpose. Can I have NT Gold PLX? And this is a car. It looks really weird. I have seen it on somebody's profile before, not recently. There's a famous moderator that has this car, and it's based off of the Gold Ray, which is a Christmas car, but it's hand drawn. It's kind of made to look weird. The whole point of this, I think, is to kind of just be a joke. It says "be an admin?" because somebody who's not an admin has this car. Can be manually given to a player. There we go. I actually really like this car. I kind of like the cars that are just really, really unique. You know, ugly but unique is a pretty good way to describe this car. And overall, yeah, this is a really cool achievement. So probably the most famous special sauce achievement is the verified YouTuber title. This is one I have. It's the only special sauce achievement I have as of right now. It's probably the only one I will ever have. I don't actually have the achievement. I have the title in my customizer. It was manually added by an admin. I never got the achievement, which I'm not that upset about, to be honest with you. It's fine with me. But yeah, this is a really cool title. I really like it because not that many other people have it. I've got other cars that are pretty rare, but some people still have them, right? Like some of the higher King of the Race cars I have, other people have those. But verified YouTubers, very rare. I think it kind of sets my account apart. And yeah, this is one of my favorite special sauce achievements. Following with the verified theme, we have the verified Twitch streamer, which is given to people who stream on Twitch. Looks like 1,000 followers on a Twitch channel. I believe this was given to Gemma X. I do remember talking to Gemma in a couple of Discord chats. It was kind of fun. It was a couple of years ago at this point. But yeah, this is another really cool title. We have the verified TikToker, and this is given to people who have 1,000 followers. It was given to Red Devil, popular Nitro type TikToker. I had no idea that people made TikToks for Nitro type. I actually kind of forgot this title existed. I don't really watch TikTok, so maybe that's the explanation. I'm an old person at heart, I guess. But yeah, this is another really cool title, and I really like this verified insert social media platform here. We have Type Editor, which was given to Type Wonderful and her alt for editing and correcting Nitro Type's typing text. So Nitro Type's typing texts have actually evolved a lot over the years. I should probably make a video about that at some point, but it would probably be really boring, so I probably won't. But this is a cool title. I would definitely use this if I had it. This is one that's exclusive to one person, 2 accounts, but 1 person, and this one's really interesting. Probably the most unusual of all of these is the 6 typists over Hawaii. This is a really specific reference that I didn't know about till I did some research. Essentially, there's a former admin named Isaiah, also known as Asa123, and at this time when they got this, they were not an admin, they were a moderator, and I'll talk about that in a bit. but they worked as a roller coaster operator, so they worked on the Goliath, so they got the title Goliath. It was just basically because this person did really, really well in the community. Please subscribe is a YouTube achievement, which I may never get. It's a hidden achievement Nitro admins have to manually reward to YouTubers who have 5,000 subscribers on a YouTube channel dedicated to Nitro type. Only a few people, I think Penguin Typer and Nate Dogg both have this, and I don't know if anyone else does. I'd actually like verified YouTuber more than please subscribe, at least in terms of the title. But I still think this is a cool title, and if I ever earn it, I will probably equip it. Please like is another Nitro type YouTuber achievement given to YouTubers who have 10,000 subscribers on a Nitro type dedicated YouTube channel. I believe Penguin Typer is the only person to have this trail. I could be wrong. Actually, it should say, No This Is John. I totally forgot about No This Is John. Yeah, so Penguin Typer, No This Is John both have it. Pretty cool trail. Not sure if I'd use it, but still a pretty cool trail. So the most dangerous of Bobs is kind of an interesting one. There's this player called Danger Bob, and they helped find a lot of bugs in the code, a lot of errors and problems, and so they helped Nitro type get those things fixed, and in exchange they made him a custom car. The Danger 9, I believe is now called the Liberty Danger 9, which just says right here. If I'd read my screen, I would know that. Their account does not exist anymore. They were banned for selling their accounts. For those of you who don't know and didn't watch my video about account security, if you sell your account and you're caught, you're banned because it's against their terms of service. Danger Bob was an interesting player. I believe they've actually hacked a bunch of accounts before, but nonetheless, they gave him a custom car when they found like a bunch of code errors in the website, which I guess is kind of a cool thing. So now we're going to get into a couple that are now available in the game, or they were at one point, and that is the Colin Furs event cars. So we have the Screw Tank. This was an exclusive achievement for Colin Furs and the Nitro admins. Colin Furs is a YouTuber who does like a lot of building stuff, really interesting kind of engineering stuff going on that channel. I'd highly recommend you check it out. Not sponsored or anything, just a cool channel. But yeah, the Screw Tank is a cool car, but now everyone has it because it's an event car. I believe they may have brought it back in the shop at one point, but I cannot remember. But yeah, this is a cool car and a cool achievement. The jet bike is in the same situation. I won't explain everything again, but cool car. I don't really use bike cars, but it has a cool animation. These were some of the first animated cars on Nitro type, so interesting history there. The hover bike is another one. I'm not going to go into the details on this one because it's the same as the last two. Nitro Furs event. Colin Furs got it, admins got it, and then they gave it to everyone. Who I think all you had to do was literally log into the website during the event, and maybe you just had to do a race. I don't remember, but it was pretty cool. Moderator. So this is the one I said I was going to explain for a long time. Back in the olden days, when I was a wee lad, the news comments were a thing. You could comment on the news posts, and you could have discussions down there, and it was really fun, kind of a small community, but an interesting one, with a lot of grinders. That was back before botting was really a problem. It was also back when botting programs were very much just bad, and they could be very easily detected. That's not the case anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, moderator was given to people who were moderators. I believe only a few people have, yeah, Asset123 got this for a promotion. There's the Nitro type moderator title, has no achievement attached to it. That's what the moderators had. Okay, so yeah, but this is a cool title. I like the moderator title. I think it's one of the more interesting ones. A lot of these are titles, not a lot of them are cars or stickers, so less visual things, but still a really cool title. And now we get to one of my favorites, the Hee 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 Hee, which is an achievement that admins rewarded to a few very influential members of the Nitro type community a couple years ago. Penguin Typer got this, let's see, Travis, Penguin Typer, VL, Overcomer, and Jacob. So very influential members of the Nitro type community. It's a sticker. I remember when Penguin would go live, they would spam this sticker because, you know, why not flex on everybody? But yeah, I really like this sticker. I would totally use it. This is a sticker that was added to the game later. This is the crab animated. Now there's actually, I believe, two versions of this sticker. There's the crab, and then there's the crab in the fishbowl. Both of these are stickers that exist in the game, but this is really cool. I think it'd be kind of sad if you get like a special sauce achievement and then they release it to the game, but nonetheless, it's still kind of a cool thing. Cool Animated is another sticker that is now in the game. Pretty much the same situation, so I won't really have an explanation here. We have the Bug Explosion. This is an interesting title. I'm not sure I would use this one. It was given to Explode for helping patch security vulnerabilities, which is a very good thing to patch. It's always good knowing that your website is secure, so it was good that they gave them something. Next, we have the Volatile Mama Tile. This one's a very interesting achievement and a bit of a mouthful. And this was given to Volatile, who who still is, I believe, the captain of SSH, which for those of you who don't know who SSH is a team on Nitro Type with probably the most successful history. They won about 1 million seasons in a row back when the team season leaderboards were a thing. And so they gave this one to Volatile for spending thousands of US dollars on Nitro Type, which is something I would never recommend doing. And we will end on Be a Legend, which is one of my favorite Nitro Type achievements, because it's a cool title. Nitro Type Legend is a cool title, one of my favorites ever made. There's only a few I like more than that. And this was given to Dvorak for spending hundreds of dollars on Nitro Type. So another one given to somebody who spent a ton of money on Nitro Type. I decided to end on this one because, you know, if you made it this far in the video, then you are a legend. Make sure to comment on the video with no other context provided, Nitro Type Legend, and then I will know that you made it this far in the video and you get bragging rights. And that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy and you learned something, it'd be great if you consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Always hugely appreciated. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next one.